But other than that, that boss fight is pretty easy. Hello, Sandopolis! Haven't seen you in a while. Although, I gotta tell you, man, they managed to combine two of the zones that people normally regard as meh and make them good. I don't care what you got to say. This is good. I like this a lot. And I approve of this. Of course, you may be wondering, what's up with the smog? Does it do anything? Well, yes, it does two things that you gotta watch out for. Number one, it will obscure your vision to the point that it really is difficult to see anything. Kinda like the light in Sandopolis Act 2. However, there are no ghosts to worry about this time, but there is something else to worry about, and that is the smog itself. For you see, the smog kills you, though not instantaneously, keep that in mind. No, what the smog does is that it slowly starts draining your rings whenever it reaches its full density, let's say. Whenever there's no more smog that can build up. When it's totally blindingly smoggy. You get the idea, basically. And it's really fucking hard to see because of all this. Oh, for fuck's sake. When the screen is fully covered in smog, that's when you start losing your rings, and you gotta watch out, because it's not a particularly fast drain, but it's fast enough in that if you're not paying attention, you will get killed. Hey! Hey! What the fuck is that down there? I want that! Gives me that! But shit, I can't see anything! How do I get there? Aha! Yes! Gotcha, you bitch! Found ya! Is this the one? Yes! The secret submarine has been found! You don't have to thank me, guys. I'm only doing this for you. But going in here is definitely worth it. Not only do you get the loot, but you also learn how to fly like Jesus and make a major skip through some of the shit. Holy shit, the skip is pretty good. I'm back on track. In fact, I'm pretty... Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm back on track. Nice. So, getting the secret submarine is worth it. What's also worth about the submarines is that if you're nowhere close to one of those switches to drain out, to vent out the smoke, you can use the submarines to save yourself from the smog's killing effect. This boss is fucking funny. It's Mega Noot-Noot. I mean, you see it, right? It's fucking Noot-Noot. What the fuck is he doing here? Though not exactly in a penguin style, more of an octopus, but he's definitely here in spirit and in some form of fashion. Ow! If you happen to have an elemental shield, remember that elemental shields will deflect projectiles. So it will really help you out in avoiding getting hit by those pellet shooters. However, there are other things to watch out for. For one, it is highly not recommended to stay underneath these platforms if you don't want to die. Because you will get crushed once the platforms are picked up. Not to mention, sometimes when you stand on them and they get dragged down underneath, you can also get crushed, though I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. It doesn't happen very often. Noot-Noot is dead. Fuck you. But yeah, this boss, pretty cool. They got rid of those silly exploits like hiding underneath the fucking platforms and everything to make the fight easier, so you have to play legit, and I approve of that. Anyway, have you ever wondered how to take care of an oil ocean? Simple. Take a fucking volcano to it. This is definitely not the transition you were looking forward to, but I think this is where the developers have decided, you know, maybe we should cut down on the transitions, because we just want to have these fucking levels here, and the transitions are making it really hard for us to make them work. That is a hidden spring, in case you didn't know. Look at that beautiful background though. Fucking love it. Seriously. Whoever was drawing this stuff really knows his shit. And to the people saying that the Lava Reef Zone remix is bad or just not very interesting, fuck you, okay? I like it. I don't know where people come from when they say that the remix should be, well, different than this, but I don't care. This is a good remix. Oh yeah, Fire Shield will protect you from the shooting lava. Watch out. There you go. You definitely want this. This is good. Good for your health. I do understand why some people were not too thrilled to see this stage come back though. Because there definitely are some better ones that they could have brought back, like Mystic Cave Zone for example. That was a pretty funky zone to be in. But then again, let's keep in mind, it's most likely that the developers were told what kind of stages they need to bring back, and they didn't actually choose them at their own volition, you know, whatever the word is that I'm looking for. They probably had some amount of direction from Sega themselves, and as such, it's kind of expected that some stages, which you weren't really looking forward to, would make a comeback, for one reason or another. I don't really care. I like this stage, mostly because of the music and the background. The background is fucking lovely. I love that. I don't think you ever got to see what the outside looks like in the third game, like, you know, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So here, being able to see all of that beautiful detail is really pleasing. Why'd you pick up the electric shield in Lava Reef Zone, Walter Richards? 'Cause I'm dumb! It also helps to get around certain places, so it's not exactly a bad idea. Plus, who gives a shit? It's a shield! You get the fire shield back right here. Pretty close to the end of the level too. I feel that a good remix, on the topic of remixes of course, is the one that is faithful to the original. To the point where you can still very well recognize that it's the track that's being remixed. That's pretty much the biggest problem I have with OC Remix website. A lot of the remixes there are weird. They don't sound anything like the fucking originals that they're trying to remix. I suppose there's no real approval or disapproval system going on in there. Anything goes on that site, and as such, well, whatever. I mean, I don't care. I don't go to that place, so I'm not gonna complain. But man, the remixes there are really not pleasant to listen to half the time, because they sound nothing like the originals. And I suppose what I'm looking for more is not remixes, but rather remasters? I guess that's the right term for it, but no matter how you call it, they just don't sound right. And as such, I don't like listening to them. Whereas these remixes, if you can call them like that, you can tell that they're coming from a certain source. You can easily tell what that source is. You can tell what they're trying to mimic, what they're trying to improve, and as such, I'm highly approving of it. Get in there. No. I got me through Lava Reef Act 1. That is a lot of point. Quite a few lives. Oh, here I had an interesting case where during the cutscene, Sonic just tried to spin dash down this elevator, but he jumped off and flew out the fucking way. Ended up teleporting into the stage instead. Weird things can happen sometimes. Oh, fuck you, Bomb. I don't give a shit. Don't hold me back. Ah, but the remix for this stage is beautiful. Say whatever the fuck you want about this stage, I don't care. This remix is fucking beautiful. Very well done. Only goes to show that T. Lopes doesn't fuck around when it comes to remixes. He knows his shit. Again, like I always said, not necessarily on the videos, but just around places. This game had to be good, because it had talent behind it. I had a feeling it's gonna be good, and I was not disappointed. I was not mistaken in the slightest. It does have talent. Ow. Well, at least I got the one up. Yeah, it has talent. It has proven that the people behind this can make a good game. And I'm looking forward to see what else this team can make. Who knows, maybe they could become the next maybe they could become the replacement, the successor of the current Sonic team. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but anything can happen in this world. Seriously. And considering how damn good this game has turned out to be, even if it played super safe, I think it's also pretty safe to say that a miracle could happen. I love to see some more from this team. And not necessarily in the same vein as Sonic Mania. Maybe something more original, maybe not even Sonic related. Because I feel that these guys could really make something good happen. I feel that they got enough chops to make good original works that would stand the test of time. Something which we are in a serious need for. Because nowadays, even if you have the originality, a lot of the people, especially the indie developers, will prove to you that originality not equal good. In this game's case, I'm actually a bit more glad that they didn't go for all originality, because we can see that, well, we get a taste of their, like a sample of their skill, you know? We get to see what they can do with things that are already established, and we get to see what they can do when they need to make something of their own. We see what they're capable of. Fuck! Damn it! I was hoping to avoid that, but, well, that doesn't happen most of the time now, does it? Hey, that looks like Little Planet. Ah, so the transition from this level to the next is not entirely nonsensical. Okay, I gotta be honest with you. How the fuck do you fight this guy properly? How do you fight him properly? I have no fucking idea. I mean, I suppose if you had the insta-shield, you would have an easier time. But unless you have the super form ready, it's really weird to hit him. I just never seem to get the right timing for it. And as such, this might be my least favorite of the bosses, even if it is supposed to commemorate some sort of a person, which I don't know anything about. I think it's Polygon Jim or somebody like that it's supposed to be a reference to, but I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be referencing exactly, and as such, I don't quite get it. What I'm about to get is death. Ow. So what else is new, really? Yeah, this boss is just weird. I don't really understand how to hit him correctly. It's like if I jump like this, I seem to get lucky most of the time, but even that strategy doesn't seem to be very effective, especially when he decides to speed up, because the timing for that is a bit off. Then again, now that I think about it, I don't particularly hate this boss because, well, he's not that bad. Once you get into the groove of hitting him right at the top of his head, I think you can beat him pretty flawlessly, even without the super forms. Just takes a bit of effort, you know. Thanks for my life, bitch! Ah, Metallic Madness, I love this fucking place! Mostly because of the music, but seriously, it also has some fresh memes in it. I think we're gonna see one very soon. But the music is fucking great, they even got the rap back. Don't talk to me, or my son's son ever again! Now, in case you're wondering, no, the incomprehensible lyrics are not incomprehensible. They actually are actual lyrics. It just takes a bit of effort to actually understand what they are. The easiest way to do so is to actually slow down the music and, well, hear the lyrics that way. But yeah, they are actual lyrics. They actually do sing something that makes sense. I also love this foreground background element because, look, I'm just a sucker for anything that is remotely similar to what Dynamite Headdy did. I fucking love this. There needs to be more of this. Or in fact, how about a fucking remake for Dynamite Headdy? Yeah, how about that? I'd love to see some of that. Because there's literally no love for Dynamite Headdy nowadays. Come on, let's get some Dynamite Headdy up in here. Maybe these guys could make something. I bet we could make it good. Though I doubt they'd ever consider it. It's not exactly a Sonic game. But hey, one can only hope, right? Oh shit! Doesn't matter how tiny the bomb is, it's still a dangerous foe. Give me that. In the first act, it is presumed that it's Sonic that's rapping in the background. Presumably, yeah. I mean, as true as it may be, or not, I don't care because it's such a funny thing for me to even consider. But on the second act, it's definitely not him anymore. It's fucking Robotnik pulling out his rap lyrics. Oh yeah, if you're wondering if those doors can crush you, yes, I have been crushed by them. So watch out. So we bring back the final zone's boss from Sonic 1 here, but they do make it better. For one, there are no places for you to hide from these electric balls, and they slightly home in on you as well. For number 2, however, this isn't all you do. Once you hit this guy 4 times, he will go into overdrive and every 4th piston will have Robotnik hiding in it. 2, 3, 4, see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Every 4th has a Robotnik. Oh! Just keep going at it until you defeat it. It's a nice twist. I approve of this. Can you tell that I'm having so much fucking fun that I don't care about anyone's opinion? What do you want me to say? I mean, this is a good game. I don't need much to make me happy when it comes to these kind of games. I'm having a good time. Yeah, this is Metallic Madness Act 2, and it has Robotnik crap in it. It's also a little incomprehensible, but there is one particular line that can be heard pretty easily. Welcome to the new Eggman Empire, bitch. Isn't it fucking hilarious that an evil scientist wouldn't be stopped by such a simple, mundane thing as rapping? He's not just good at making robots, he's also good at making sick rhymes. Fucking love that shit. As much as people like to say that he has a lot of problems, you know, with his intelligence and everything, that he doesn't actually have 300 IQ or whatever, I disagree. If you can be smart at everything you do, even fucking rapping, well, I don't know what else I can tell you, man. It's just, it's ridiculous to imagine it, but it's a thing. Robotnik fucking raps, and he's good at it. Hell, he can keep up the fucking super fast Sonic rap as well. And he's just a fucking human. A fat one too. How does he do it, folks? How does he do it? No wonder he says that he's so iconic with his robotics and animatronics. Son of a bitch is good at everything. Except one thing. Taking over the damn world. Cause somebody just keeps getting in the damn way. These buzzsaw bots are very fucking dangerous. You wanna be careful with them. Oh yeah, they brought this thing back as well. They also made it considerably easier to know where exactly the things will fall and where do you need to go to avoid getting crushed. I approve. Fucking hell. Just like the first time playing, I'm still having a fucking goofy ass smile on my face. I love this. Very well done. Oh fuck, I don't want that. That fucking monitor always scares the shit out of me because I'm not expecting it to be what it is. Oh, hello, Mr. Gumball Machine. As I've learned yesterday, the amount of things that come out of it is random. Like yesterday, I got at least 5 of the flying mini Robotniks that shoot fire, and well, maybe not about 5, I didn't count actually, but the majority of them were Amy bots and flying bots, and only 2 of the driving ones. Fuck, I was hoping to pick up that train defect, but whatever. I also like that they shrink you down for this boss fight, to add a little bit of challenge. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to say? This is a good game. I'm not gonna hate it for anything. Anything that is, well, good, you know? I mean, I have nothing bad to say about this game. I like this game. This game is good. The only thing that I regret is that I didn't pre-purchase it when it was cheaper, because that would have saved me some money. Oh no! Damn it, my ring is lost again. Lost to the ages. Okay, now keep in mind that until you destroy these toy bosses and the Amy bots, Robotnik is not gonna come back. Collect them all? What? How did I get that? What did I do different this time? Huh. So that's how you get that particular achievement. Okay. That's just fucking weird. No cool, Bonu. Aw, jeez.